Look, boys and girls, the only reason there are white people is because black people came here first. And they faded as they moved farther and farther north from the equator. Their melanin faded so that their skin, their hair, and their eyes got lighter. Their brains didn't get smaller, but their skin, their hair, and their eyes got lighter. That's the only reason you children can call yourselves white. And you aren't white. We are all shades of brown.
First, some ground rules. This is my opinion. I am here to explain how I see this, but not to excuse anyone's behavior. You need to sit down and reflect on what I'm about to say. I don't think we reflect enough on these kind of things. So white fragility is real. I'm not going to explain what white fragility is. Black people probably know. If you don't know and you're white, go look it up. Google is your friend. But I think every single white person experiences white fragility. Those who experience it a little, experience it as guilt, and those who experience it a lot, display it as anger. Anger is a secondary emotion to other emotions, mainly to hurt and fear. Why white women hate black women. It's really because we fear them, but more accurately, we are intimidated by them. I believe that these feelings of intimidation actually carry over to white men, and maybe even more intensely, because white men are born into a supremacist patriarchal society that was set up for them and puts them at the top of the society without even having to do anything but be born. They just have to be born, and they're automatically the best, accordingly. In general, that concept applies to all white people, because our identity starts, and for some of us ends, with the color of our skin. Most of us, a lot of us, many of us feel like we don't have the need to prove ourselves because we've been sold the story that being white simply just makes us better. We are unmotivated to educate ourselves, to develop community, to work for our rights. I mean, see what's going on right now in the country. All these white people are giving lip service to, oh, it's so bad, what are we going to do? But nobody's out here organizing. Nobody's doing a damn thing. We all know that black women are the ultimate organizers. White people don't know how to organize. They don't have community. They just know how to complain. We just think everything is going to be okay for us and we're going to come out on top because we're white, because of the color of our skin.
I was instantly infatuated and fascinated with black people because I believe that they were God's favorite. God spent a little bit more time creating them and put a little bit more love into creating them. So yes, I believe they were the superior race, and going forward in life with that mentality, I just always loved black people. I always wanted to be around them. I always just thought they were the coolest people. And I was fortunate enough to grow up in a fairly diverse area. So I had many black friends. Most of my friends were black or people of color. And I was very quickly exposed to black music and black talent. Something that my mom really instilled in me was that racist white people were jealous of black people because they were so multifaceted and multi-talented. They could sing, they could dance, they can act, they could, make a house a home, they can cook, they can clean. Like, there's literally nothing that black people can't do. Like, they are multifaceted, they are multi-talented. And it made sense to me as a little kid that, that was what racism was. It was jealousy. Let's be real. Racism 100% stems from jealousy and envy. And I think people who are racist usually have an insecurity within themselves that they have to spew this hatred onto other people because it just doesn't really make sense. Racism doesn't make sense in my eyes.